That the Dark Continent is a home to calamities that can quickly wipe out humanity, you already know. But what if a human stays there for a long time? Has he already become such a calamity, turning into a monster? Since achieving such a feat is very difficult, right? And today, we have one of these legends called Don Freecss. How does he survive for so long in that place? Which makes ants with a rank B scale face danger compared to the rank A and S monsters that are frequent there. Curious? Then leave your like, subscribe, and activate the notification bell. Don Freecss, the mysterious ancestor of the Freecss family in Hunter x Hunter. Don Freecss is known for having written a book called Journey to the Dark Continent, documenting his exploration of that unknown and dangerous territory. He is a legendary figure in the world of hunters, and very little is known about him beyond his contributions to the exploration and documentation of the Dark Continent. It is believed that he lived more than 300 years ago and has a direct connection to the Freecss family, although the exact family tree is not clearly defined in the series. Don Freecss, on the other hand, is an extremely skilled and talented hunter, known for his feats and for being Gon's father. Jing is an enigmatic and absent character, but his legacy and actions strongly influence Gon's journey. He must have discovered many things, perhaps calamities like Nanika, which are not entirely evil, but some that can be controlled. Gaining trust, just as Nanika did with Killua, he may have developed something similar with some calamity. Still, in terms of power, he is very strong simply for not having died. Who knows, perhaps even to this day, as the Kaken Succession War arc and the exploration of the Dark Continent continue. Don Freecss remains one of the most enigmatic and fascinating figures within the vast universe of Hunter x Hunter. His mention in the series is brief, but the weight of his legacy and the implications of his actions resonate deeply in the narrative and central themes of the work. As the supposed author of the Journey to the New Continent, a legendary manuscript detailing experiences in the mysterious Dark Continent, Don Freecss positions himself as an explorer whose achievements may surpass even those of the most renowned hunters. The Dark Continent is presented as a territory beyond the known boundaries, a place filled with unimaginable dangers, devastating creatures, and fantastic resources that challenge human understanding. Efforts to explore it have historically been unsuccessful, often resulting in doomed expeditions and catastrophic losses. In this context, the existence of Don Freecss and his supposed success in navigating these inhospitable lands elevate him to the status of legend. The dating of Don's manuscript suggests that he lived approximately 300 years ago. However, the intriguing possibility that he may still be alive is fueled by several clues left throughout the series. The very fact that the Western volume of his work has never been found raises suspicions that he still resides in the Dark Continent, perhaps continuing his exploration or being prevented from returning to the known world. This possibility raises questions about Don's longevity and whether he found ways to extend his life, either through highly advanced abilities or the influence of some unique phenomenon present on that continent. The lineage between Don Freecss, Don Freecss, and Gon Freecss is a point of great interest. Although it has never been explicitly confirmed, the shared surname suggests a direct line of descent. It is plausible to assume that Don is an ancestor of Jing, making Gon an even more distant descendant. This heritage could explain the natural aptitude they both demonstrate for Nun and their inclinations for exploration and the unknown. Don Freecss is known for being one of the most talented and enigmatic hunters, with skills that rival the best in the world. His obsession with discovering new places, understanding inexplicable phenomena, and challenging his own limits reflects the adventurous spirit he likely inherited from Don. Jing is deeply involved in efforts to access the Dark Continent, which may be both a personal quest to follow in his ancestors' footsteps and a desire to unravel the mysteries that Don left behind. Gon, despite his youth, demonstrates extraordinary potential and a natural affinity for Nun. His journey throughout the series is marked by accelerated growth, both in power and maturity. Gon possesses an unwavering determination and a purity of spirit that make him unique. If we consider that these characteristics are part of his family legacy, it is possible that Gon could achieve or even surpass the accomplishments of Don and Jing. The abilities of Don Freecss are the subject of intense speculation. His ability to survive alone in the Dark Continent for so long suggests that he mastered forms of Nun that go beyond conventional knowledge. Nun, being a manifestation of an individual's life force and will, can, at extreme levels, enable feats that break the barriers of what is considered possible. Don may have achieved such a profound understanding of Nun that it allowed him to develop unprecedented techniques, adapted to the extreme conditions and colossal creatures found in the Dark Continent. The nature of the Dark Continent may also have significantly influenced Don's abilities and existence. Prolonged exposure to hostile environments, unknown energies, and creatures of incalculable power could have led Don to evolve in unique ways. Perhaps he established connections with ancestral entities or primordial forces that redefined his understanding of the world and himself. The manuscript A Journey to the New Continent is divided into 2 volumes, East and West. The East volume is known and details part of Don's adventures, but it is the West volume, never found, that provokes the greatest curiosity. The absence of this volume raises numerous questions. What did Don discover that prevented him from returning or sharing this information? The answers could contain secrets about the origin of Nirn, the primordial history of the world, or reveal threats and wonders beyond imagination. The possible existence of Don in the present also has significant implications for global politics within the Hunter x Hunter universe. The Kaken Empire's interest in exploring the Dark Continent and the throne succession dispute among its heirs are elements that could collide with the discovery of Don. If Don possesses knowledge or abilities that could alter the balance of power, he becomes a coveted figure for those seeking political or military advantage. Additionally, the Hunter Association, under new leadership following the events involving Netero, may see Don as both an invaluable resource and a potential risk. The revelation of his existence could lead to ethical debates about the use of his knowledge, the responsible exploration of the Dark Continent, and the possible devastating consequences of introducing unknown elements into the known world. The search for Don Freecss could also serve as a catalyst for the development of the main characters. Gon, after recovering from the physical and emotional traumas of his previous adventures, could find a new purpose in following the footsteps of his ancestor. This journey could provide opportunities for personal growth. On a thematic level, Don represents the unbreakable spirit of exploration and the human desire to push beyond limits. He personifies the pursuit of the unknown, not for glory or power, but for the pure act of discovery and understanding. His life and actions challenge other characters to question their own motivations and reflect on the meaning of their personal journeys. Hypothetical interactions between Don and other characters would open rich narrative paths. For example, an encounter between Don and Paris Dunhill, the former vice president of the Hunter Association and a master manipulator, could generate a clash of intentions and ideals. Likewise, Don's relationship with the creatures of the Dark Continent could offer insights into how to coexist with the unknown, rather than conquer or fear it. It is also possible that Don has established some sort of society or community in the Dark Continent, composed of lost explorers or native inhabitants. This would introduce new groups and factions to the narrative, further expanding the Hunter x Hunter universe and offering new dynamics of power and alliances. Ultimately, Don Freecss is more than a mysterious character. He is a convergence point for themes and plots that could redefine the course of the series. His existence challenges the known limits of power, longevity, and exploration. He symbolizes the maximum potential a human being can achieve when driven by curiosity and determination. Exploring his story and his impact on the world of Hunter x Hunter would not only satisfy fans' curiosity, but also deepen the thematic and emotional richness of the work. Thus, while Don Freecss remains hidden in the shadows of history, the possibility of his future revelation keeps the flame of adventure and mystery alive. Whether as a wise mentor, a distant legend, or an influential presence behind the scenes, Don represents the eternal call to explore the unknown and push beyond one's own limits in search of something greater. His story is an invitation to delve deeper into the mysteries of the universe, reminding us that there is always more to discover beyond the horizon.